My dad was a World War II veteran, and we never get to hear any of his stories, so we assumed there weren't any.
And they pulled me one time for a special detail to pick up the dead. You just can't believe the dead people that are everywhere. I allowed them to dig a trench and push it into the trench, put their gun there with their helmet and their tags.
The other pilot was sort of a young guy that was only new to the front. And he, after 15 minutes, he landed and he was crying, and he would not go up again. They had to send him to a mental hospital.
He was like burnt like charcoal from his head down to his waist, okay? Skin was coming off him. His nose, his mouth, his eyes, they were all like burnt shut, but he was still alive.
This was a concentration camp. It was a sight to see. And there you saw bodies, wagon, horse-drawn vehicles, they called them. Oh yeah, they hadn't killed all of them. They had too many.
We had to take San Pietro and skirt around. We were getting shelled quite heavily. I saw these body parts flying in the air. So that means somebody got a direct hit. It was a tough one, I'll tell you, boy. We got shelled like you wouldn't believe.
You have to learn about the war through experience. The pilot, incidentally, had 250 caliber guns that were mounted in the front, and he'd strafe as he went into the target. And I ended up on the Iwo Jima.
But they all believed in God. They all felt as though there was going to be a higher power somewhere that was going to get them off that hell on earth that they were living through.
All of a sudden, there was a loud explosion and a loud thunder. All of a sudden, the bow went down to the starboard, which would be the port side, down on the port side, which would be on the left. The whole ship went down. And anyone said they had gone through something like that was not as scared. They're either a damn liar or a fool.
But what you and I are talking about here is the 1,000-plane raid to Berlin. And as it ended up, I ended up on that mission.
We're on the ship and they're on the beach and they're digging holes and they're jumping in holes. And you see the big puffs of smoke all over the place but they're surviving.
So I think that for the most part, this was, it's been a long road for them.